Sunny spells for many of us today, turning cloudy and wet from the west. But what does the weekend hold? I'll have all details for that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Friday, 14th.
Times day with the weather. If you like cloud and rain, then yes. So hard this week. It has been cloudy. I think that's the thing that's been most miserable for people. It's been so grey. The first 12 days of the month, we've only seen 2/3 of the sunshine we would normally see. In fact, in London yesterday, our 7th consecutive day of grey skies, no sunshine at all. And the last time we have to go back to when that happened was in 1979. So yes, grey has been the name of the game, but all changed because there's some rain on the way. Yes, well, it's been cloudy. It's been largely dry. That cloud's been thick enough to produce the odd spot of rain and drizzle, but we haven't seen those low pressures, that wet and windy. Why have we had these grey conditions? It's down to, we've been talking about it for a while now, high pressure sitting to our east. It's settled. It blocks these weather fronts progressing from the west, but now battleground is set up because the... Good morning to you. It has been cloudy and grey for so long, for so many of us now. We saw some sunshine across the north, and if you are hoping for change, it is coming, but it's coming in the form of wet weather, rain arriving this weekend. Let me show you this setup. High pressure has been sitting across the near continent, the Scandinavian high, allowing an easterly flow to drag in cloud with the best of that sunshine across the north and east. So let's see how things pan out as we head through the weekend and into next week. Looking across the northern half of the UK first of all. So Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England, the big trend is it turns milder. It's been so cold and temperatures climb way above average. Percentage chance of rainfall across the north of the UK. Today, tomorrow, those weather fronts move in. They stay with us for the weekend and into next week. It is pretty hit and miss as the Atlantic battles back. Fortunes further south for England and Wales as we head through the next 7 days. Again, a big trend is for our temperatures to climb above average, but percentage chance of rainfall different in the south. Weather fronts through western areas the weekend, but next week it turns drier. Good morning to you. A cloudy start for many of us yet again, but change is on the way because we have a weather front in the west that's set to bring rain later on today. But yet again, we are starting with cold conditions first thing. So this is how it looks on the latest satellite and radar. Difference, finally. There is some blue in the forecast. The change comes that we see wet weather moving in from the west. Good morning to you. We have had cloudy skies for much of this month, particularly through southern areas of the UK. Because a battleground has been set up, high pressure has been dominating through the east. Cold air moving around here, cloudy skies moving in from the east. Low pressures that we often see this time of year, the wet and windy, haven't been making progress. They've been getting stuck against... Good morning to you. It's cloudy and grey to start initially. We have wet weather moving in from the west, but I can promise some sunshine for us as well. A real mixed bag of weather today. Cloudy initially, a chilly start to the day. The best of the sunshine for Scotland and near the northern England, where we're waking up to a frost first thing. For England and Wales, where we've had these grey leaden skies for well over a week, the promise that cloud will break up with some sunshine. Change is coming in the form of rain through Northern Ireland, Wales and the southwest of England, but that turns things milder, but also wetter for many of us this weekend.